Hello, so this is my first book review in over a month because I've been at school. And now finally school's over, it's summer break, so hopefully I'll have a lot more time to be reading and doing book reviews. So, one book that I just finished reading a few weeks ago while I was at school is called The Water Wars by Stracher. This is the cover. It's kind of weird. So I got this book on a complete whim. I was in Barnes & Noble and I just saw it hanging out. And I read the back of it real quick. And I thought it looked really interesting because it's a dystopian book and I really like those. So it was only $10, so I figured I'll get it. So this book is about set in the future where there is no water, no drinkable water left on Earth. All the lakes and rivers dried up, I guess. So now the government makes like fake water kind of, and it's rationed to everyone. The main character's name is Vera, and I think she's supposed to be only like 14. She's supposed to be young, I don't know. But like, the book didn't even say what her name was until like the 5th chapter. It was just like it was in her point of view too, so I didn't even know what her name was for a while. But basically, her and her older brother meet this kid who they think is fascinating because he doesn't go to school and he's only supposed to be 16 or something. They're just fascinated with his life. The main character and her brother become friends with him. The girl starts to have a crush on him or something. Then one day he disappears. They go to his house and it's all like ruined and trashed or whatever. So, okay, so let's say like a 14-year-old girl and like a 16-year-old brother, and they decide that they're gonna go out and like into the world and find him. They're gonna go out into a world with no water and there's like pirates and all these bad people out there. They decide they're just gonna ride their bikes and go find him. Like, okay. So I don't know. I don't think this book was that good. It got a 3.15 rating on Goodreads, which isn't that good of a rating. I think reading the back of the book, it sounded really good, like a world without any water and the government's like corrupt and stuff. The pacing of the book was kind of weird. It was really boring in the beginning. It wasn't a book where I had to keep reading it. I put it down a lot because I just wasn't interested in it. The main characters, the girl is in her point of view and her brother. They're not anything special. They're just like normal people. They don't really have any like flaws. So basically in the book they go from country to country looking for their friend, and they obviously end up with bad people and they are getting some sorts of trouble, but they keep moving from one place to the next without any like discussions really of what they're gonna do. It's kind of just all of a sudden they're there in the next place looking for their friend, and you know they meet up with a bunch of people who try to help them. So I think this book, for what happens in this book, since it's a small book, it's only less than 250 pages, and for all the events that go on in this book, you know, the two kids traveling from one place to the next, it kind of seemed too quickly. Like they could have gone into a lot more depth in each place, but because of this, so I think the author should have made this book longer. And I'm not sure it's going to be, if there's going to be a sequel. The ending was kind of, it kind of left it open for another book, but if it could like just end up there. I won't say what the ending is. So all in all, I would not recommend this book because, I mean, you'll be kind of disappointed with the storyline. Like reading the back, you think it's gonna be really good, but when you actually read it, it's not. So right now I'm currently reading the last book in the Vampire Academy series. I think it's Spirit Bound, but I don't remember. And that one's kind of getting painful to read. The beginning is very boring, like all of them. And this book apparently got really high ratings on Goodreads, so that's why I really actually want to finish reading it so I can finish the series. but it's just, I can't stand the main character in that book, and it's really, really slow, and I don't like the Vampire Academy books because the main character just talks in her mind. She just keeps going over and over things that we already know about. It's really annoying. So I hope you enjoyed this review on The Water Wars by Cameron Stracher, and I will hopefully have another book review for you soon. See ya.